Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. Okay, moving on to the next. Let's quickly take a look at the leaderboard. Tom Kim's lead is 1 shot. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. A long putt remains. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Oh, this is going hard left.
This putt on a good line. This has got a chance. And just misses. And a tap in left for par.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Ooh, that almost went down.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Tom Kim's lead is 1 on the field. I like the looks of this. A short time ago, this is what happened at 17.
This is his third. Yes!
Okay, time now to get back to live play.
All right, clubbing up.
Remarkable approach shot right in tight.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And with that, he moves to 9 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. That is a goal shot in line with the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
It's not a long putt, but it will move right to left.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Oh, he's executed that superbly. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. This is her second shot. 5 shots off the pace.
This is looking good. Is it going to go?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Now leading by 1 shot. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Wonderfully played.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this.
Looking good.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
How good was that putt? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
That's a really nice shot. Okay, let's have a look at Rose Zhang from earlier today. Okay, here we are again, back live. The second at 15. shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. 5 feet remains. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
16, a par 4. Okay, that'll play. This one's going right there. Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3. This is a 7-iron on the way. This has a chance to go in. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets it set for her next shot here on the 8th.
Get in. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Another good shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
This is a 200-yard shot. Five-iron on the way. Beautiful shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
This putt starts on a good line.
Oh, you rotten thing.
And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead. But will it be enough to hold on? Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Time for the second shot into the first. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle. That'll help make a big move.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Sitting at -2 for the event. As we head to the tee shot for the second here at TPC Scottsdale, Rich, and really it sets the tone for the day, doesn't it? Just ball in play.
Yeah, it's not a difficult tee shot per se, but it's got a blind landing area. You got a couple of bunkers down the right-hand side. You'll see plenty of action. You got some pretty heavy-duty rough off the left-hand side. You really kind of have to commit to a distance, or a spot in the distance, I should say, that you want to get your ball going towards, because you really don't have a true feel of where that golf ball is going to end up.
This is his second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
That one almost went in the hole. And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Well, Rich, always love standing on the tee here at 3. You feel like you can get after this golf hole.
Yeah, you're going to stand on this tee box, and it's just full systems go. If you miss the bunker on the left or the rough on the right, it's just going to hit in the middle of that fairway and just roll, baby, roll. Second shot would be pretty simple.
We continue our coverage over at the 16th. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 5 under. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
It's a big one. 240 yards left.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? What a shot that was, Rich.
That was sensational, Luke.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Currently 5 under overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, we're here at the 4th hole, the first par 3 on the course.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Hold this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
It's tracking. Good putt that. And now moves him inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Great stuff.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next. Over to 5 we go now, Rich. Another par 4, and again, it feels like just ball in play.
Yeah, you really kind of have to manufacture some kind of shot shape. Just the bunker on the right-hand side, but there's really not much to this tee shot. It actually lull you to sleep.
Great shot.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The tee shot here at 6, Rich, just sort of sits against the player's eye, doesn't it?
There's 5 bunkers out there, Luke, that are perfectly placed, especially the 3 down the left-hand side. That's where the player's eyes are drawn to. Only the biggest hitters, though, can fly them all.
From around 120 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Ouch, that hurts. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently in 2nd place on the leaderboard.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Going with the 5-wood. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Lovely touch. Well played. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's a familiar tone about the front nine par fours, Rich. A lot of right to left. Here we are at 8. Same sort of tee shot.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This is his second shot. Just 3 strokes back. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That was a great shot at the right time. This to move into second on the leaderboard. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Okay, to the closing hole on the front 9, Rich, and the tee shot requires some accuracy once again.
It does, but it's actually a little bit more generous for the shorter players. For the longer players, it actually narrows up right there because they can't quite carry that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so it might run out a little bit too far to the left.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
Well, this should find the short grass. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And now this for a share of the lead. Always nice when the birdie putt's a short one. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC at Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was special.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that's 8 birdies today. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
Opting for the 5-iron. This looks very handy.
Pretty good shot there.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Leading by a couple after that hole. Reached the 13th as a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. Could it be? Well played.
Gaining 2 back from the course, that's an eagle. I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sightline than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. His second shot here.
This might be a bit too much club.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
From long range here, looking to get it close. Battered.
Oh, what a bonus. He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Rich, as we stand on the 15th tee here, there's a whole lot of ways to lose your ball.
To the left, you mean, Luke? Yeah, unless you're playing with those floating golf balls, you got to hedge your bets, aim down the right-hand side of the fairway, and do anything to find it. You find the fairway, it's go time.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
And as that putt goes down, it's an incredible 17 under par heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheater of this 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par 4s on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of action's going to be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Well, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. .12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Oh, what a putt. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
This one's going right at the pin here. It was on a good line. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game, like me back in 2002.
And that second win was a major, if you don't mind.
I gotta say, Luke, check Wikipedia. I'm awesome.
Doesn't that sum it up? Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.